The Empty Man is a movie that I didn't know much about until Chris Stuckman did his video about how it deserves a cult following. Side note, I did have a chance to watch this movie last October, but I didn't because where I lived, the theaters shut down for a while, and then they reopened last July, and then they only played like classic movies for like a month, and then they played Tenet, and that was like the first movie back in theaters. And then I was sort of wary because movie prices went up. They're from $12 to $15, so I have to be kind of choosy with what you watch, right? I can't just watch everything. So at the time when this movie came out, there was a bunch of stuff being released in October, and I wanted to watch Peninsula. And this movie and Come Play also came out at the same time, and I wasn't sure because, two new horror movies, but I knew nothing about them, so I didn't take the plunge. But this movie is about an ex-cop turned security man. He works in like a security shop. He has a traumatic past. But his story doesn't get introduced until like half an hour into the movie. We have this really long, atmospheric prologue taking place in Bhutan. Four hikers befall some entity in a cave, and then we switch to modern day, and he's trying to investigate the disappearance of his neighbor's daughter. This movie has really gothic vibes, like really classic, the original Wicker Man or Kill List, very, slow, foreboding, atmospheric, mystery, horror. I really like that. And the main character does a good job. He's like a lesser known actor who's in like smaller things, but he does a really good job. And I quite dug this movie. It was really ambitious, really different. It's a cosmic horror, if you're unfamiliar, H.P. Lovecraft. The movie definitely is pretty long. It's like almost 2.5 hours long, but it kept my attention. It was very enigmatic, very intriguing. The mystery just unravels. There's some stuff at the end that just doesn't quite hit, but I like that it at least dared to go there, Even if you don't, land all of the shots, at least they took the shots. And I definitely was impressed, and I probably would watch it again. It's definitely really out there. It's definitely one of those sort of really unique, sort of different horror movies. Definitely worth checking out if you're into horror. So I give The Empty Man a 7.5 out of 10.